Okay, we just need more local food production. Look at this. This is where the whole toast meme started. We need a toast. We need a toast, Baron. All right, everybody, Baron here, and oh my God, look at this game. Isn't it beautiful? And we have been working on our defenses in Germany and even trying to found the island city fortress. The island fortress city? Or the island city fortress of Alcatraz. Some of you have suggested name changes, maybe Königsberg or Switzerland, or maybe even Gdansk, because the game needs the poles. But without further ado, we've got a Viking invasion. So today we are going to be working on hopefully not dying, you know, so that's the thing. Let's go ahead and open this. Now let's see, we've got 0 to 2 workers here. There's not a lot of defense, really. So it's a matter of, will the Vikings break in? Oh yes. Oh yes, they will. But maybe we could lure them into a bit of a trap, possibly. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that. So, you know, this whole idea, it's a trap, is theoretical. I'm trying to figure out where the best defended side is. It's all, I guess the best defended side is over here. And it's actually close to this coverage as well. So I'm wondering, what if we try to trick the AI guys, right? You know? Like, I'm assuming where they're coming in the direction in which they're coming. Is this just one ship? Could this be, wait a minute. What? I'm not even gonna do anything. There's what's a whale? We saw it. Oh, that's so rare to have a whale sighting, including... Oh, come on, Mr. Man, Mr. Whale Man. I want... Yeah, we got a whale and a Viking. Maybe he's trailing the Vikings and gonna report back to us. So for whatever reason, the Vikings only sent one ship and a whale. And I think some of you guys commented on the last video that dragons should give resources. There needs to be more interesting resources, I think. The last time this game was updated was 3rd of March. Rather, let me rephrase that. The 7th of March. Where are you going, big guy? Where are you headed? Archers! Prepare yourselves! Now, where are they gonna land, though? I think they might be heading for Alcatraz. Look at these Viking. Oh, they're firing. I think that's why it's a one boat fleet, but we're picking off most of the infantry. Ooh. I love how the ships have those, oh, this could be an issue. But we do have coverage. We do have coverage over these houses. I still think we need better defenses, like, I should be able to have catapults, or mangonels, or trebuchets. And I've never seen ship versus ship combat. I think that would be cool as well. Depending on where this guy lands, we're gonna be in an okay position. So, you can see how this strait needs to be better defended. Oh, there we go, actually. There we go, we've only got 2 Vikings. No. There! I think it's funny how Alcatraz has the first flawless defense out of any of the places. Granted, they only sent 1 ship, but shh, don't tell nobody that. It's ours. Alright, so we've got to get these kingdoms up and running. How are we doing over here? Now, we've seen that the Vikings will attack, right? And we are getting plenty of stone coming in, so we just need to continue on with the plan. God's plan. Man, are you guys familiar with Legion? He's a buddy of mine, and he's got this character called Country Greg. And he's like, he does Country Greg remixes on popular songs. He just released one yesterday called God's Plan by Drake, you know, because Drake's been playing with Ninja and all that crazy stuff in the Fortnite. We played Fortnite PvE yesterday. Have you guys checked out that video? And did you enjoy it? And do you want to see more? So, we gotta figure out what we want to do. I feel like once you have colonies, you should have a little panel that could come up with regards to, like, the islands, you know what I mean? Dem islands, man, you know? And different biomes would be cool, especially if you could have a world with many different biomes in it. And different nations. Look at this, the French are working on this secret project. It's not so secret now that we can see it. I love this, man. Now, let's see, how are we doing on... We're doing fantastic on wood. Trying to get a feel of, like, what resources are being sent where. So we're picking up on the Anglian docks, but now I think... Oh yeah, never mind, we're still producing so much stone over here. And it's time to probably fortify a lot of these things, don't you think? Let's do that. I mean, we haven't seen an attack come in a long time. But I'm gonna find, like, the weaker sides. Like, this is a relatively weak and poorly defended side. We'll put one here. And then how are we doing over here? These gates are kind of weak. We'll put one there. And we'll put one here. And I gotta say that overall, I would say, you know, it's pretty solid. We can put another house here. How's the food situation? I think that Germany and France are in this race, and look at what the French did. Oh, that's what the French need to do. We've got 9 extra people. This is, wait, let's check. 274 people, almost half the population of Anglia. Germany's at 197, Alcatraz is at 50, Greenlandia is at 75, and I don't think we have any others. We were gonna work on other island forts, but right now, oh yeah, let's see, it was suggested that instead of Lord Levi, since this is France, Charlemagne. Oh yeah, and of course it's open, man. And then this is Joan of Arc. Have we renamed it? No, we have not. Joan of Arc. Now, what should the Germans use for their statues when they build them? Oh, this is gonna be such a very fiercely defended and fortified area over here. And then the Belgians, or were they Dutch? I believe they were Dutch. They're working on their fortress. And they're gonna build a little ocean fort here to better protect their farms and this channel here. This is a pretty key juncture, you know, and eventually we're gonna send stuff over here. Now, we've also been suggested to build armies, and we could do that. How's the food situation over here in Germania? The Germanians are, you know, they're doing okay with the food, but the French are starting to take advantage of the Germans, you know, focus on defense. Because the French already know what that's all about. Ireland. Guys, we need to figure out something to do with Ireland. Do we keep it this cozy, quaint little wood forest cutteries with some iron production and charcoal production? Or do we turn it into something a little more intense? So we can start working on the Dutch area. Alright, so how do we want to do this? I'm thinking of doing something cheeky, but I've gotta do some planning. We might have some really interesting... Oh, this could be the wall of gates. We're running low on it. Yeah, I think that might be... Do we put the road here? Like right along here? Or do we just pop the wall out? Yeah, we could do that, but then we'd use... This is tricky. To do this planning very well. Oh. I think we have an opportunity... No, there's a fort. Well, we can move that, given that we're gonna start moving all the food production out here. So, let's start it up. And eventually we'll pop the wall out and use a road here. I think that's the best way to do it. So we gotta wait a little bit. Alcatraz is low on supplies. Here we go. Actually, I guess we do have a decent amount at the dock. There's 50 there, but it only says we've got 11 in the main stockpile. That's because we don't really have a main stockpile. Oh, here we go. Here's the wood supply. Let's go ahead and bump that up to a 20. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I want to get a small stockpile, maybe like right here. Now, I'm still wondering, people have suggested that the next colony should be America, or should we save that for the end? You know what I mean? There's a lot of options. Okay, so now, what we've got here is gonna be pretty interesting. The French, in a bid for independence, have decided to work on something that has been kind of a bit of a secret for quite a few episodes now. They're working on the fortifications. Now, it's clear that the French are gonna need to start working on some expanded housing projects, and I'm thinking maybe over here could work. We could build a nice little road and a bridge, maybe here, because we want to keep it disconnected. My lord, people visited our kingdom, but none saw fit to stay. Maybe we can make them happy. Who's the happiest? The Germans are not the happiest. Is Alcatraz happy? No, very, very unhappy, which is fitting. Oh, and Greenland is very unhappy. Ah, they want a church, my lord. Okay. Let's see, how many people do we have here? Not too many. We're gonna need to build another house. And we're barely holding on to the food production. We've only got these 2 orchards, which aren't doing... They're not super productive. So let's go ahead and boost food. Or we could have the Germans supply them. Are we trying to do that? Where are you going to? The iron docks and the Dutch docks. The Dutch docks and the Alcatraz docks. Look at this bad boy. Transport ship from the mainland stocked with resources. Decisions. How should this colony? We need to build a aria, or rather a noria over here. You can even put it on top of it. Should we do this for science? You can put them on top of roadways. I'm very curious about that. It would be kind of cool if there was a different style of them so they could go over roads so you could be doubly as space efficient, rather. You know, that would be very nice. Let's go ahead and make stones over here. Not sure what we're gonna do over here. We could build out and put some houses if one was so inclined. Yeah, the Germans are definitely in need of building, of Lebensraum, you know? We could move these orchards out over here. We could have 2 giant granaries right here in between the big food production area. So to do that, this is just a small one, and then we can close these out, but we're doing okay on food, but we need the houses first, I believe. I think we need the houses first. The year is 213. In the year of our toast, we have survived many Viking invasions, and things are looking very, very good, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, look at this. This is just not centrally planned, so we've got to slowly move all of the farming outside. Aha! We have done it. Okay. Now it's time to go ahead and... Boop, boop. Merchants arrived. Any upgrades? Oh. Man, those upgrades are so rare. $1,000 of charcoal. Seems excessive. Let's do it! Ha ha ha! Oh wait, did I just sell that? No, I bought that. Okay. I always get... I feel like the buy tab should be lit up, but now that it's, you know, in play, everything else is pretty good. We're pretty flush on resources. It'd be cool if you could literally... Can you do that, actually? Let's test. Can you send toast to other people? No, you cannot. We're literally sending 1 charcoal. I don't know why I'm doing that. I think that's funny. Man, we're trying to supply this dock with food. Look how much food is flooding into the docks. I'm gonna move this. I think I want to keep an interior granary, but I'm not sure where. We've got this really awkward, you know, what do we do over here spot. I could put like 1 thing here behind the walls and then close it off, which... Should we... you know what, I'm gonna do a gate. You never know when you might want a gate later. Plus, they look cool. The year 214 in the year of our toast. We'll have to destroy that tower, but... Actually, you know, we're gonna do it now. Alright, we need more builders, so it's time to probably fit in the first house. But where can we do that? Since... The Germans did not bother about central planning at all, which is, you know, a little atypical for the Germans. Yeah, just a little bit atypical. Should we put one here? 1, 2... We could. Or we could just put the first house here once I figure out how do I want to do it. The Germans have decided to take over the Netherlands. They've never tried this before in, you know, history. Irene Way. I almost read that as Irene Weasley. You know, maybe one of the Harry Potter children. And we're gonna want a gate here, right? I think like right... Actually, wait, unless we just wall the whole thing off, which was the plan. We built the wall, now it's time to build the road that connects this area. Wow, look at how many builders we have. Seriously, the Germans are going through some serious... Get out of here, we don't want none of these little hovels. We are an empire, right here. We might put a double gatehouse here. I haven't decided quite yet how we're gonna do it. But I've decided to, you know, build there. We'll keep that. So I can put some cool little things. I could make this a little alley. It's time to build the first manor. Wow, we are low on stone. Where's the stone production, Germans? Well, while we wait on that, I guess we'll have to go over and see how your rivals are doing. The French. Oh yes, we have all the food you could ever dream of. Well, let's get more, shall we? Shall we make some more? First, we need the Noria. Oh, well, you know, that's a problem. Because this is all salt water. We might have to pump it. Ah, shall the French do an engineering project? Just so that they can use this? Wait, or there's fresh water over here. So we could build it right here. Yeah, the Germans? I mean, the French are gonna have to decide how to defend this area. So let's see, if we've got the workers, let's just go ahead and do it. 1, 2, 3. How's your fortress going? Because look at this. Now that they've got this completed, they wanted to do something pretty cool. They wanted to build the Great Hall. No, that's not what they wanted to build. They wanted to build 3 treasure rooms. Well, at least 2. They want to store all of the gold in the kingdom. And they're gonna start taxing the wazoo out of their people. I don't know, I guess it's just what they want to do, man. Let the French, you know, do their thing. Now that they've got this fortress, it's contained and it's got double coverage. They're working on over here as well. How's Alcatraz doing? We should check in on them. Let's see, we got 22 idle people. Well, and we've got 588 stone. Alright, so I think that what's happened is we have reached... We should do the planning, the interior planning. Now the rest of this is gonna be fortress. Oh man, this is gonna be the first fortress island we have. Can I fit one here? I would really like to be able to put one there. I'm not sure. This is gonna be a very, very well fortified area, guys. The best in all of the kingdom, perchance. Alright, now the people are hard at work. Look at this, man. All these builders just quick expanding, man. Alright, so how's it going over here? We've got 6 idle people. And we do have the stone now, so it is time, my friends. It is time to put in new houses. Taverns! We need another tavern. Okay, so I'm gonna decide to do a little alleyway here. Just for, you know, for reasons. Town. Where's the tavern? Here it is. We'll put the tavern right by this house. Hey, man. Hope you like it. Greenlandia, you've been pretty chill. Look at all these happy people. Why are they so happy? Recent food shortage? Who said it? This colony's cursed. They're cursed. We have 75 people. Oh my god. And minus 18. Okay, we just need more local food production. Look at this. This is where the whole toast beam started. We need the toast. We need the toast, Baron. I mean, why are the Greenlandians speaking like the French? All right. Well, it is time to give them some more food. I don't know why I didn't do this, you know. Do we want to keep agriculture over here temporarily? I mean, we got to survive. And we are going to build a nice a wee little bit of farm. All right, so the most unhappy are the people living in... You know, what is, at least in our real world, the most burger queen. We need to rename her to something English. The Queen of England, my lord. You know, something better than maybe like Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria, the Baroness, maybe? We haven't done any projects. We need some big industrial projects over here. Because we've got Lake Town. I'm wondering, could we figure out a way, maybe that's one of the things we do, once the colonies are popping out more, we work on a way to get 1,000 population over here. They've got plenty of food. Oh yeah, we've got so much food now. Look at that, there's even farms over here that were just put out in the emergency. The great emergency. But yeah, man, the French want all the gold, man. They want the gold. They want to know where the gold at. And they have it now. This is the most valuable area. The most crucially valuable area in the entire kingdom. Now, where should the French work on? Oh, what do we got over here? A fortress? Oh wait, we were gonna make the Noria, right? Let's do that. This is a nice choke point here. And in fact, I think that I want to convert this to a drawbridge so that boats can go by here. If a merchant ship comes, we want to show him the grandeur that is Francia. Alright, we're building that. So now we've got the Germans. Yes, still working on that house, but we've got 3 idle people. So what do we want to put here? I could move the well over there. Yeah, actually that's definitely what I'm gonna do. And how's charcoal production? It's very strong over here. I have what's a 1-pointer? A library. We could fit another library over there. There's not too many 1 things that fit. Yeah, they're like windmills, hovels, and wells, and libraries are the only things. That means we could convert that into a road. Ooh, this would cover a really good area, though. And it would help with happiness. So do we destroy this one and make this a connecting road? I don't think it's of vital importance that we do that. Yeah, this will be stone walls all the way over to here. It would be, ooh. I like this idea. I'm gonna put a bridge here, or yeah, bridge. I mean, you know, when you got the resources, go for it. A humble kingdom? This is not a humble kingdom. This is a glorious kingdom. There we go. That'll open up better transport of men and materials from the main kingdom area outwards to where all of our food is. There we go. We got 222 people. All right, now what do we want to do? This whole area needs to be redesigned. But first, we'll focus on the grid. I think it might be time to destroy this library. Now, do I want a well here? I think I do. We got 2 taverns right next to each other. I guess I should have accounted for that. We've got the gatehouse going up and the tower going up. It has been completed. Alcatraz, how are you doing, my friend? Oh, we've got tons of stone. All right, well, what we're gonna do is work on what I'm gonna call, look at this. This is the battlements, my friends. A 2-wall followed up by a 3. So there's just gonna be a merchant's arrived. What do we got? Please tell me you got secret abilities. No secret abilities. What do we want over here? Happiness. Why are we? Unease from plague infections. Can you give me some? Maybe that's a thing. I feel like medicine could be a thing. What do we want to buy? I guess wood. We could buy a ton of wood. No, wood, really? The one thing I want is not for sale? This is Boulder Dash! And we've got so much iron weapons that eventually we're gonna send out. Alright, well then I'm not gonna buy anything from the merchant. I guess I could sell. What could I sell? What do we have a ton of? We have a ton of stone. For 1? Jeez. Rob me blind, why don't you merchants? Where are these merchants from? Because I don't like them. Mary has perished of old age. Bless us and save us, Mary O'Davis. You have, oh. Alright, so maybe a hospital. Wait, we've got a hospital here, and a church here. There's a church here, but where's the hospital in here? Ooh! The Anglians have decided to, should we build a lake town here? I think we should. We shall first start here. Yes. We have found a project. The Anglians are, they need some distractions. The plagues have come and many good people have perished. Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's see, 3, 4. Cannot build any taller? Oh yeah, because of that. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. And let's go ahead and build a gate. Yeah, we could expand around Scotland. We could build, what would be the, you know, area over here that we'd call it? What would we call it? Should we, eventually I could expand out here. Yeah, I guess we don't need to get rid of the central farming district. Alright, how are the Germans doing? We are getting tools, interestingly enough. We're still working on this. I think it's time to go ahead and boost up the houses. Alright, so we want the front doors over here. Man, we are low on wood. Can we boost wood production? Yes, we can. We gotta put it up here. I don't know if we're sending wood over to... Look at this. Hey, mate, I got food. Let me run into your towers. Oh, my gosh. Look how fast this is being done. Maybe we should alternate it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, it's an even number. Ah, look at how cool that looks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, Alcatrazians. You've got plenty of food coming in, probably from whoever's starving. A dragon's been sighted! Now, you guys were saying in the last video that dragons should give resources. I agree. Whales should as well. I think we talked about that a little bit earlier. I feel like the more they can go into depth with, like, having, like... I should be able to get technology from the Vikings. The Vikings should also be able to get technology from me. If they successfully raid a colony and it's got a ballista on it, they should be able to use it. Alternatively, if they're using some kind of armor or weapon or trolls or something like that, maybe I could capture and domesticate trolls and use them in my army. I think that would be really cool. We could also make a nice little lake town over here. There's a lot of ideas, a lot of options that we could pursue. Now, I'm not sure how we... Guess we already did it, didn't we? Guess we already did it, mate. We could fit a church over here. Well, we gotta put a road there. So we can put, what? Do we even have a hospital over here? Do we have no hospitals? I could put one... What am I gonna do here? Yeah, I think we just close it off. Look at that. Alright, do we have... We don't have much wood. I think maybe close it off. Alright, and you know what? Let's put an archer tower on it. So guys, we've got a lot of unanswered questions. The French have built their secret gold fortress over there. The Dutch want to kind of do that as well. And look, we are low on wood. So let's go ahead and, now that we've got this, can I do that? I don't have enough. Well, I do now. Through the powers of time travel. I mean, time fast forward. This is like a kingdom of ants. Oh my gosh, I wish Empires of the Undergrowth would update their game. I think the key for us is like, the games that we're playing a lot, the updates aren't fast enough, you know what I mean? It's a shame actually. I'm wondering, should I expand? -3 wood? How? I hope a merchant comes. But anyway, so there have been a lot of engineering projects, basically around everywhere except for over here. How's the food though? We're at a +33, that is excellent news. They're not gonna starve. And they have actually just constructed another tower over here to protect their port facilities. Anglia is gonna be surrounded by colonies so much so that I'm wondering if we just take down all the walls at one point, a little bit later, once all the islands are built up, and just dare the Vikings to attack it. Because they're gonna have to run these gauntlets of just like impenetrable forces. But see, that's what gets me thinking. You know, after a certain point, the Viking threat is very, very much minimized, right? Like once all these islands are fortified out the wazoo, you know, and then the Vikings, to get to like anywhere, they'd have to sail through these channels. Like they're gonna be so well defended. There's very few channels that are really. I guess this would be the biggest area, but everywhere else is could be pretty well defended. You know, that's definitely the widest channel over here. Yeah, you'd have to try to come in here, but even still, I could probably cover it. But I just want more to do now, you know? Our kingdom is awesome. So give me some ideas on what we can do and what we can expand. The more detailed, the better. If you see something you like, oh, look at this, we need to repair that. If we see something, you know, you like in the comments, go ahead and upvote it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching another episode of Kingdoms and Castles, and I shall see you in the next video.